Pete Jones, thanks ever so much for joining us on Zoom today. Pete, last week we had National Apprenticeship Week and you've got responsibility for running our own programme at Middlesex. Can you tell us all about that programme and what it entails?
Yeah, so we've been running, this is our 7th year, Fletcher, the Apprentice programme. And, it's a great way for us to identify new future participation coaches whilst training them, via some academic qualifications, either through a level 2 community activator or through a level 3 community sports and health officer qualification. And it gives those people on the job experience of working in schools or working in the communities and experiencing all the different aspects of Middlesex cricket and what cricket as a sport and as a career can offer.
Excellent. Well, last week, to coincide with that national campaign, we announced 4 new vacancies at Middlesex for community activator apprentices. What are the qualities you're looking for as the person in charge of this programme in any individuals applying?
Yeah, great. So we're looking, Fletch. We want people to, have an idea of cricket. A love of cricket would be fantastic. We want people that are keen to learn and really want to learn about coaching and how they can make a difference to their local community and the wider cricket community in Middlesex. We want people that are team players. Our job is, it varies from day to day. One day you're in the school, the next day you're on the outfield at Lord's doing demonstrations during a test match, for example, so it's very varied. And it's, we're looking for those people that can adapt, but also have a smile on their face, because they're the ones that inspire the next generation of people to play cricket. They're the ones that become those people that everyone wants to follow and really wants to take part in cricket. So yeah, probably looking for people that are a bit bubbly, a little bit loud, a little bit different, but just want to get people that are infused in talking about cricket and Middlesex.
Terrific. I know you do a huge amount of great work in the community as a participation team, but I also know the lockdown has hindered your ability to deliver many of those community programmes. Obviously, with a bit of light at the end of the tunnel now, you must be looking forward to getting everything up and running. What will your new apprentices be getting up to over the year ahead? What have you got in store for them?
Well, fingers crossed, Fletch, that, we'll be able to get back into schools really soon, because we've got schools that are really keen to have some cricket. We're starting to come into that time of year where they want to be outside anyway. So, there'll be an awful lot of school coaching for them to be involved with. We're going to have our Chance to Shine Street programme will restart, so working out in the community, working on some housing estates and stuff like that, which will be brilliant. And then we've got the All Stars and Dynamos programmes coming up. And, again, working in different parts of Middlesex with sort of 5 to 8-year-olds and 9 to 11-year-olds, really enthusing them about cricket, getting them excited. And then we've got all the exciting things that the club do, like getting involved with the T20s and the other aspects of working with the club. So, yeah, lots for them to do, but, really exciting times.
Brilliant, Pete. You touched on this. I mean, the differences in the role, it's quite a varied role. Obviously, Middlesex is quite a diverse county. You've got lots of green open space to the west of the county. Conversely, in a city, boroughs like Islington, Tower Hamlets, Camden, you've got a lot less green space. And you, as a community team, participation team, have to be a lot more innovative in the programmes you deliver. You mentioned your street programme there. What's that all about?
So that's taking cricket to urban environments, Fetch. That's taking it to your multi-use games areas, your playgrounds in your housing estates, the bit of space in front of people's garages, which they get upset about when you hit the ball into the garage doors. It's going to parks, it's going to places that you wouldn't think cricket could take place, but for the people, the young people who live around those areas, that might be the only place they've got to have to be physically active. So why don't we make that space their cricket space? We want to make urban should be the new normal. We should be talking about anywhere can be lawns, anywhere they can play cricket. And that's what Street does, and that's what some of the community programmes do.
Brilliant. Pete, you mentioned earlier the qualifications that our apprentices can achieve. Can you expand on that slightly, and how practical are they in terms of building a career?
Yeah, so we're really fortunate. Our training provider, MITA, are brilliant, and they relate everything that the guys do on the level 2 community sports coach, sports activator. to their job role on a day-to-day basis. So it's all about how they're coaching in schools, how they're coaching in community, how they're working with partners like clubs and teachers and other health professionals that we may work with. And then and our level 3 guys, you know, they're working on, again, on looking at it from a health perspective, you know, and working with sort of maybe the next level up. So working with some of those sort of local authority sort of health teams and that sort of thing. And also, you know, we also, you know, there's other qualifications that they do as well as the academic side. So we train them as coaches, we train them as level 2 coaches, we train them as on safeguarding. We then encourage them to do other training as well, whether that's virtual or whether that's face-to-face. So we try and give them a well-rounded offer of not just cricket, but also from an academic point of view and other opportunities to train.
Sounds great. I know historically, Pete, a number of our apprentices who joined our scheme have gone on to secure full-time roles with the club. Whilst obviously the apprentices are a one-year contract, I'm guessing you see this latest intake of 4 apprentices as your future coaches.
Absolutely, Fletch. You know, if we can get them, you know, and you know, if we can get them talking and being enthusiastic and being those great deliverers that we want them to be, and being those ones that are really sort of pushing and promoting everything that Middlesex does, from the professional club to us in the participation team. They're the ones that we want to be there. We want them to be the face of Middlesex. We want them to be the ones that are selling everything that we do, and just really encouraging people to take part in cricket. I mean, you know, we've had sort of 16 apprentices over the last sort of 7 years, you know, and 14 of them have gone on to work for us at various points. So, you know, we've got a pretty good track record of employing people, but, you know, we employ people because they're great people and they make a real difference to what they do, what they do in the community.
Brilliant. So there's a real career opportunity here. What, as the person that runs this program, what words of advice, what words of wisdom could you offer to anyone out there watching this video that might be thinking about taking that step into a job in sport?
Do it. Sport it's the best. It's one of the best jobs to be in. You know, we are, you know, I say this all the time, we're extremely lucky to do what we do. And there are so many opportunities once you're in sport to work in various fields of it. And I just think, you know, when you come to, when people want to apply, really do think about it. I think apprenticeships have moved on over the years. I think we've, you know, still a route for people to go to university and all those things. And that's absolutely fantastic for those people. Some people may not want to do that, but really look at apprenticeships and look at it and go, yeah, I really love cricket, or I really love sport. Maybe this could be right for me, because in the future I may want to coach, I may want to work in sports development, I may want to work in whatever, health. But, you know, use it as a stepping stone. But it's a fantastic job to be in, and we're all extremely lucky to do it.
Pete, with that in mind, finally, how does anybody apply for the 4 vacancies we've got? Is it a straightforward process?
Yeah, it is. Yep. So they can, if they there's the jobs are listed on our website, and if the contact detail there is just send your CV and a covering letter to Katie Berry. So that's katie.berry@middlesexccc.com.
Pete, that's brilliant. Well, look, huge thanks for your time. Hopefully when we catch up next, you'll get your new intake up and running, and they'll be out there continuing to deliver the good work you guys do in the community.
Yeah, brilliant. Thanks, Fletch.